Hi there, this is Lucas channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this scary car which is pristine. It's known as a 1958 Plymouth Fury. It was a murdering car for the movie with the same name. So stay with me, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, to share this video, and also to subscribe my channel in case you haven't subscribed yet, and to click the bell for news. So you're going to stay tuned for the next videos that are about to come. Let's unbox this car and take a better look at it right now. Here we have the 58 Plymouth, that's for the movie Christine. 1958 Plymouth Fury. Fury was the name of a trim level of a Belvedere in 1957 and 1958. The car was only offered as a two-door hardtop, and it was not offered in red such as Christine. It was offered only as a beige car, and this was for 1957 and 1958. From 1957 to 1958 we have some slight differences, such as the front and rear bumpers, the taillights, grille, the headlights, side trim, some details in the interior, logos and badges, and that small grille below the bumper that was shaped like that for 1958, and for 1957 it was shaped by vertical elements. This model car, made by Earl and now by Auto World, was just red in the movie. If you were a regular and ordinary car, not pristine, it would be a beige car to be a Plymouth Belvedere Fury. It features opening doors, opening hood, and opening trunk, detailed interior, detailed engine, working headlights, but just headlights, since dashboard and taillights do not work when you turn on the switch, and it was made like that, really. This is not really a minus. Having working headlights for a scary car such as this one is actually a plus. And the model car is pretty well made, with a very nice paint scheme and very nice paint job. Very good looking trim details and logos and badges, although it doesn't have many logos and badges. And the car is basically the front logo, the V-shaped logo, and the grille, and the Plymouth written on the trunk lid, and that's all. In general, the car looks pretty good. It has carpet in the interior. It also has the tinted black windows. So we're going to take a look at its details and go further in them right now. The front of a 1958 Plymouth, which looks very nice. This is one of the most beautiful cars of the 1950s, in my honest opinion. This grille is not an actual grille, but pretty well made mesh. It really mocks a real grille, but it's not an actual grille. Just like this lower grille below the bumper. Bolts on the bumper, chrome quality is pretty good, such as this badge and this V-shaped badge in the middle of the grille. And the headlights that work for this model, as we can notice. They also look very realistic. Under ornaments for 1958. The hood that's pretty well aligned. The windshield, which is tinted. And the windshield wipers that are separate parts. The cables and wires, they're pretty well made. The engine bay is pretty well made for this car. And the hinges for the hood, although they're not the real ones, they do not look like the real ones. They look okay. They do not look they're not so thick as the ones for the older models, just such as this one. The engine is made in gold color, which is the correct color. Cables and wires look very realistic. The battery looks good. Front panel and the radiator look very nice. The radiator cap also looks nice. Of this car is pretty well made. They've put a carpet on the floor, which is nice. Rubber mat for the driver. We have this little tab here that holds the car to the base, and a chrome sill plate that looks very nice. Seats tilt, and they look pretty realistic, although they are made in plastic. Steering wheel with two colors and a chrome horn trim that looks very nice. Push button transmission, pedals, brake and gas, and push button automatic transmission. It's a pretty decent interior, pretty nice interior for this intermediate model car. From the passenger side, one more view. Dashboard that looks pretty simple, since this was a pretty simple car. Pretty nice headliner, looks very nice. Rear of the car that looks also very nice and very aggressive according to the car. For 1958, taillights would be only these round parts, these chrome bezels. 1957, they would go all the way up. There was a slight change in design. The letters Plymouth would also be different for 1958. For 1957, there would be a Plymouth badge right here in the center with the trunk lock. Trunk lock is just cast in metal, is not even painted in this model car, but it's okay. The trim parts are painted on. They're pretty well made for this car. They look pretty okay. Second light or reverse light moved to the center of a bumper in 1958. The dual exhaust that have some tiny flashings, but they also look okay. Chrome bumper that looks pretty realistic and pretty nicely made. A pretty good model car. Pretty nicely made trunk in this same red color of the exterior. We have a spare tire with the wheel cover just like the other wheels and tires. It looks pretty nice. Pretty good hinges. Trunk lock and basic details only we can find in this car. From the base of the car, the engine and transmission in the correct colors, frame, which looks very nice. This is not a unibody construction. Rear suspension, rear axle, the front suspension. Suspensions did not work. Drive shaft does not spin. The gas tank. Wheels and tires are very nice. And the front wheel steer. Pretty nice model car. And overall, it's a very good From 0 to 10, I would give this car from 9.5 to 10. It's a pretty good model car. It's an intermediate model car, and it's made with very good overall quality for its intermediate standard. Door hinges are the basic hinges from the older lines. Since this casting is actually an old casting, it's not a brand new casting that was developed for this movie car only. It was taken from the other Plymouth Belvederes and Furies. It's got carpeted interior, very nice seats, cushions, dashboard, some cables and wires in the engine bay. Trim has a pretty good quality. Tail lights and headlights are good. The headlights work, which is nice. Tinted windows. It really incorporates the movie car as it's supposed to be. Wheels and tires also look very nice. Trim parts look very good with a very good quality chrome. And the quality overall, it's very good for this model car. This is a pretty nice product and a pretty nice car to have in a diecast model car collection. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views, for all subscriptions. Please don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet. Let me know down in your comments what you think about the video and about the car. And do you have any further information on the Plymouth, Belvedere, Fury, Plaza, Savoy from 1957 to 1959? Write down your comments and let me know. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.